Hello all, and welcome back to Flashbin. Well, the time has finally arrived. The final season of Flashbin. It's bittersweet, but it has been a fun run. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the Flash games. Given this is the final season, I want to touch on some series that made me laugh throughout the years. Well, specifically, games from those same developers. But I'm also going to throw in some different developers as well. That said, let's take another look at the Zap Dramatic games, specifically the Negotiator series. First up is a game called Customer Service. It isn't the first game in the series, but whatever. I can only imagine great dialogue choices here, so let's get started. Oh crap, I'm not sure I meet these specs. Well, I guess customer service is the best place to have difficult conversations. And the best way to negotiate is to set the other person on fire. I imagine episode 1 is a day at the DMV. I don't care if I've never ironed in my life or not. I'd return this iron because it looks crappy. Ew, the iron used mud slap. A band of panic constricted my chest, but then I thought of this jaunty little tune and felt a little better. Negotiations 1. Wait, how does the cat play into this story? Damn it, Gibson, stay on topic. So I get the matches. So do I push the toaster guy out of the way, or... Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
You have a stack of toasters identical to this one.
Sir, read the sign. No returns without a receipt.
Come on,
Well, I guess we're screwed.
I'm not your love, okay? If you don't have a receipt, we've got nothing to talk about.
I mean, we could talk about how your two art styles are very different. Wait, jam-faced little tart? I think I found a new stream notification. Good job, Gibson. So, wait. I have to stand up for the clerk so I can get a refund? Well, I guess it worked.
He comes down here and he tries to return a 3-year-old. I guess I'm just doing.
You know, I really love when the audio is spliced together with duct tape, you know? Wait, did that say piggy abuse? I forgot Gibson had a strange way with words. Until today.
I smell coffee, don't you?
Oh, you're not supposed to fill it with coffee, silly.
Coffee all over this iron. No wonder it's smoky, and no wonder your shirt's all brown. I'm sorry, but we can't take this. Anything else I can help you with?
Well, you can start by helping me edit the audio of this game. So I threw the neighbor's cat at her and tried again. Honestly, we still need to press forward to get that refund. Or make the cat pay for the shirt.
Well, I'd feel pretty stupid. But I'm smart enough that if I'm that clumsy, I should forget about ironing and send my clothes out to get pressed.
Because I have all the money and time in the world.
do my own ironing.
Well, well, well.
Look,
I'm sad I didn't
sorry,
try
I
the
don't
first
think I can
choice.
help you.
Sounded like a bad
Wanna
pickup
trust your
line.
mother.
Now this guy just seems
Wow,
desperate.
You really are a piece of work. Well, all right. I'm gonna.
Oh, come on. How did I manage that?
Please, don't buy another iron, okay? Use the cash to get your shirts done at Skippy's Dry Cleaners. I use them and they're pretty good.
Woohoo! I'm a negotiating master. I got the best deal possible. I'm pretty sure I did not speak to her as a colleague or empathize with any predicament. Gibson, you're a nut. Okay, let me get the next video queued up. Alright, next up is Interview with a Vagabond. Just look at these lifelike graphics. $2.37. This man is rich by today's standards. Oh no, not a bottle!
Excuse me.
Ah, it's this thing again.
Sorry to bother you, but I need some money. Could you help me out?
Give him literally anything he wants and then run in the other direction.
God bless you for asking. $200 is what I need to get my life back together.
So, is this Ted? Looks like he's fallen on some hard times.
These are crazy times, my friend. I had a family. I had a job. I had a home. But I've
All
lost
things that
all.
I'm sure still ring true
I've been
today,
on the street
for some
2
people.
weeks and I've become invisible.
Well, I think it might be the camouflage you're wearing.
What's a man without a job? He's a
What's a
nobody,
man without a
that's what.
job? Well, the word
15
happy
years
comes to
I give
mind.
my lifeblood to that company, and then some young MBA pencilhead declares me surplus. I get the brass handshake, and I'm out on the street. Spiraling into clinical depression.
Whoa,
I end
keep
up
it in
a
your
mental
pants,
ward,
big guy.
where they pump me up with drugs to soften my reality. My reality, my friend, is I go home and the wife's gone, the kid's gone, the
And I have
furniture's
dynamite
gone,
strapped to my
dog's
chest.
gone, and there's an eviction notice on the door. I max out the credit card with a bottle, and it's either puke my life away or get back on my feet. Well, I've made a decision, and I need your help.
He's made his decision and he's puking up the liquor.
Social service.
Great, now I need to make this video 18
They
plus.
breathe the spirit right out of you and create dependency. I don't want to become dependent, you understand?
Just depended
You
on
have
your
bucks
money.
and I'm on my way. I can't get a job looking like this, you know. I need to change the clothes, a bath, shave, a haircut.
Gotta have
and a
dinner
good
with wine,
meal
I guess.
before I can
Man
start
knows what he
projecting a
likes.
Positive self-image. Ah, gee, that's terrible. You work hard, you deserve to have a little luxury. The
But
middle
you
class
haven't
needs to
been
get a
working.
life, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what. Give me the $200, and I'll be honored to have you as my guest for dinner.
Sold.
You're offering to buy me a coffee and a donut.
And a bottle of
That's
booze.
it. Oh, you are one peach of a human being. Thank you. And
Oh God, no. Yuck. I can still smell the grime from here.
My spirits are bucked, and I'm ready to fight. Thank you.
Ew, was that really a win-win solution? Ugh. I think I need to take a break and wash the bad taste out of my mouth. So while I do that, please enjoy the teaser trailer for Tales of Hyperia, The Crimson Knight. Not gonna lie, I'm still kind of grossed out from the Vagabond game. I think this game is about asking for a raise. I'm sure none of this is useful in today's market. In fact, I can guarantee you it was probably never useful. Ah, yes, he's taking the Milton approach to getting what he wants. Classic. Wait, someone executive produced this mess? Was the joke about being pedantic, and is the boss Rolf Klink? Because I'll turn this game right off. Overall, my work performance is above average, with the exception of that whole libel suit thing. So it sounds like everyone is getting paid fairly based on their experience. Wait, why is there a cat now? It honestly looks like my character just can't manage his finances properly. That's on this character. Live within your means, man. Nope. Okay, I'll turn it back on.
It's my wife's 20th wedding anniversary. No,
Whoa,
please don't
settle down,
embarrass us
sir.
both with congratulations. As long as there's enough money, marriage is not that difficult.
No lies
But I
detected.
would like to acknowledge the event with a gift of some kind. But what on earth do you give a woman who's got everything?
Maybe a hyperactive hamster?
You're making light of my
Do you
problem.
really need a
Well,
self-portrait
if you
right above
excuse
where
me
you
for
sit?
troubling you, I will excuse your sardonic grin. What do you want?
Well, first I'd like to ask for a dictionary.
Pressing matter, eh?
There's a suitcase full of cash behind you.
All right.
Wait, what?
What is
Why is the hamster talking to me? Is it my spirit animal?
Don't just stare at me like some glazed pig. What do you want? Hey.
Oh shit, there it is! Get it, get it!
Hey. Hello. Turn around, or I'll have you removed.
Not until I get this money.
Would you please send in the security guard?
All right, you moron.
Oh, almost
Coming
had
with
it.
me.
Well, I didn't see a take pills mechanic. Also, that mouse had all the right information. It seemed foolish not to.
Come in. It's my wife's 20th wedding anniversary. No,
It's
please
my
don't
wife's
embarrass us
anniversary.
both with
Not with me,
congratulations.
though.
As long as there's enough money, marriage is not that difficult. But I would like to acknowledge the event with a gift of some kind. But what on earth do you give a woman who's got everything?
Just give her nothing and see where the cards fall.
China! Oh my goodness, we're wading knee deep in China. My goodness, you can't swing a cat in our house for knocking down some precious piece of china.
Get right to the point.
Shh, quiet figment of my imagination. The game told me you can't talk.
Eh?
There's a suitcase full of cash behind you.
Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to fall for
What
the
is-
same trick this time.
Your work is adequate. However, this is a firm that prides itself on excellence. So, I believe you have room for development.
Tell him to sell him on my excellence. If I know this man, and sadly I do, I know he's interested in strange pharmaceuticals and murder. Wait, no, that's not how one gets raises at jobs. Is he snorting like a pig before he responds to me? I have questions. Although I guess it is kind of fitting.
All right, you can take the web development course. I'll consider a raise in 6 months if you start to bring in business. Now, get back to your cubicle before I change my mind.
Hey, not too bad, all things considered. Although I doubt I'll get anything substantial, if at all. But what's that mean about my cat? I guess I really wasn't paying attention earlier.
Come in. It's my wife's 20th wedding anniversary. No, please don't embarrass us both with
I really wish I had
congratulations.
chosen the
As
skip
long as
option.
there's enough
Maybe it would
money,
skip to a
marriage
random
is not
ending.
that difficult. But I would like to acknowledge the event with a gift of some kind.
Perhaps
What on
I could
earth do you
take some
give a
risque
woman who's
photos
got
of myself
everything?
and send them to her.
I'm afraid my wife and I enjoy very separate lives.
Obviously, since you said this is her anniversary and not yours.
And I am a bull. What do you want?
You know, maybe this mouse doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe getting to know the boss might help out a bit here.
I do love her.
By broad differences, does he mean their respective taste in women, or...
Oh, I wish I could properly articulate the depth of my feelings.
I mean, they have Hallmark cards for that.
You both have work to do. What is it you want? We've invited 300 of our closest friends to a little party. But what on earth business is that of yours?
I'm inviting myself. I know Yale.
A speech? No, I don't want to. You wrote that howler for the shareholders meeting. You could write me a speech. Look, I'll pay you $1,500. Will you do it?
Get the fuck out of here, Gibson. What kind of crappy lesson is this? Well, at least my cat is going to make it. Anyway, let me get the last video pulled up. This one is called The Track Meet. The Canadian Centre for Ethics in Sports presents a Gibson feature, really? The school's track team has been graced with my natural ability. You're welcome. Psh, I just have to convince the coach that the teacher has it out for me. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, Mrs. Thompson definitely has it out for my character. Actually, this coach sounds like kind of a prick too. Wait, what am I talking about? This is a Michael Gibson game. They're all pricks.
Where are you off to?
Oh God, Chuggles the janitor is creeping on by in the background there. That's not really a normal way to talk to anyone in any reality.
Seems like you've completely lost your interest in history.
Well, I'm doing a study to see if I'll be doomed to repeat it.
I'm concerned that it might be too late when the season is over. I think you need to find a healthier balance between your academics and sports.
Maybe stop giving your students so much work? I don't know, just throwing that out there.
That sounds like a responsible plan. All right, you can rewrite the test on Monday.
Rewrite the test? The hell does that mean? Such a great text from Dad. Good man.
You're late. I'm not interested in apologies and excuses. We have a policy of mutual respect and personal integrity, and that means we all show up on time or we're off the team. So are you on the team or are you off the team?
You know what? This isn't even worth it.
Good. Show some respect and don't be late again.
Whoa, get off the track!
We're gonna blow them away next week.
Listen up, people. The meet next week's about doing the best we can, being good sports, practicing true sport. Obviously, I'd like us to take home some gold medals, but you know that's not the most important thing.
Actually,
Track and
wait,
field is
scratch
only one
that.
part of
It
your
is the
life.
most
A few
important
of you
thing.
let your grades fall. Unfortunately, those of you with grade averages under 70% will have to stay behind and get your marks up so you can come next time. This is not a punishment. It's about finding a good balance between sport and academics. So would Adrian, Tony S., Tracy B., Kevin, please come see me.
I feel like the coach is going to cut some of the awkward-shaped individuals here.
Go to the meet. It's not right that some of our best athletes can't compete just because of their grades.
I mean, those are the rules.
Are you crazy? Have you never heard of a sports scholarship? We need to win some medals next week.
Well, that's a good point.
This is so unfair. I get kicked off the team because I hate biology. What about Dwayne and Jimmy who smoke and drink? Like, everybody knows, but nobody says anything.
Dwayne and Jimmy don't smoke and drink.
They just take performance enhancement drugs, but that's totally cool with me because, you know, scholarships.
Very often, and I'm sure they're not doing it now.
I
I saw
mean,
them doing
right
it last
now?
night,
No,
and
probably
I bet
not.
they're going over to Jimmy's to do it again tonight.
Smoking and drinking only matters if you're a runner, and they're not runners. It doesn't affect the performance in shot put and javelin. They're good.
If I say he has a point, then can this conversation end?
You're kidding me! So why weren't you kicked off the team? I have to have faith that the rules are being applied fairly.
Oh boy, I shouldn't have told her that.
Like I do, then it's about honor. We dishonor ourselves if we allow Dwayne and Jimmy to dishonor themselves. We honor our sport if we report them. Coach will make sure they get the help they need so that they can be a credit to themselves and the team. Come on, let's go to Jimmy's and I'll prove it to you.
No, I'd rather not.
Make sure you tell Coach about Dwayne and Jimmy. I'm going to get pictures of them.
I think for the good of the team, we should go and warn Dwayne and Jimmy.
You know, I think I'm going to tell the coach I'm not interested in the sport anymore.
Yes? What can I do for you? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Why aren't you on the list? I need you, and I know you're a good student. Remind me tomorrow to talk to your teacher.
Oh, hell yeah. What an awesome party. What in the world was the face he just made?
Who is it? Hey, Jimmy, it's me, Chip. What do you want? Guys, Adrian's coming by to try and catch you drinking and smoking. Say what? We're not drinking and smoking. What are you talking about?
You know, that's not the voice I expected to hear from this character.
Go home and get some sleep.
Sorry, I couldn't hear anything over the bitchin' music.
Come here. I want a word with you. I'd like to make you team captain for the meet next week. I've heard some grumbling that the team code of conduct is not being applied fairly, and I need your help.
Fuck, just what I need. More responsibility. Just do your job.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. You told me that yesterday. Okay. Rewrite the test on Monday, and if you do well enough, you can join us Tuesday. I really appreciate the integrity that you've demonstrated by coming forward. You'll be captain for the balance of the meet next week when you get there.
Well, unless I replace you with a tattletale. We'll see how I'm feeling next week. Wait, why is there a Simpsons character here? You know, I did get the best possible result. No result could have been better than this. I'm actually surprised that those two kids weren't shown being driven off in a cop car. Well, at least I can say I'm happy none of those games had Ted. Unless you count the Vagabond. So that closes out Michael Gibson's Negotiator series. If you made it this far in the video and enjoyed it, type Negotiator in the comments section down below. With that, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode of Flashbin. As always, thank you for watching.